The Call. Halle Berry. Halle Berry was cherished as the most beautiful woman in the world. And she's also mentioned among a million places in the positive psychology lectures at Harvard, the most popular ever in the history of that prestigious institution. Tal Ben-Shahar, the professor who gave these lectures, refers to her, which apparently an absolute favorite, standard for beauty. And he says something like, this is not a quote, you could be with Halle Berry in a relationship, and still after 2 years might look for change, referring to the honeymoon effect. After some time, people would take change, prefer change over the best. It's, if in places it's 50% divorce rate, still you have 50% still in the marriage, and maybe 2% enjoying it. There was also the Coolidge effect. None of the connected allegedly, I didn't verify it. Could be right. Should be right if they have Coolidge effect named after this thing. President Coolidge went to a farm to visit with his wife, and the First Lady, seeing a lot of activity with a rooster. How many times does this rooster jump on the hen? Well, I forgot the figure, but it surely is 200 times a day or something. High figure. Oh, really? Tell that to Mr. President. So the president learns about it, and he asks, is it always the same hen? No, so it's always a different hen. To Mrs. Coolidge. So that's this thing. Now about the film. Impressive at times, but disturbing. Clearly, it's a film about a serial killer and the call associated with these attacks. First, he attacks a girl, really, and she was in contact with 911, and the operator was Halle Berry. And alas, Halle Berry decided to, when the call was cut off, to call back, to be done, which is a mistake, because in that situation the killer heard and returned, found the girl and killed her. Again later attacks a girl in the parking lot of a mall, hits her and then puts her in the trunk of his car. From where she calls, she has a mobile phone with her, and she's desperate to get help. It's somebody else. Halle Berry is on a tour now. She's teaching others. She was so good with that redoubt thing. I'm just being mean, but now she's telling others what to do. And because the operator is in distress, doesn't know what to do, Halle Berry takes over. So now she's again in charge with a very dangerous situation. Horrible. And as it happens, it's the same guy, serial killer. And then she tells the girl to try and do whatever she can to look for information. She has to break the tail of the car. She gets the car out, somebody sees her, there's another call to one of her colleagues, and then we get clues, but then they're lost, and who knows, maybe they find the man. In most of this type of movies they do, but let's just keep the suspense.